Listen to me right now. I need you to really hear this, because what I'm about to share with you isn't just another motivational speech. This is the truth that separates people who dream from people who achieve. This is about building in silence and believing in yourself when nobody else does. You know what your biggest problem is? You talk too much. You announce your goals to everyone. You post your plans on social media. You tell your friends, your family, your co-workers what you're going to do, and then what happens? Nothing. Because you've already gotten the satisfaction of people's reactions without doing the actual work. Every time you announce a goal, your brain gets a dopamine hit. It feels like you've already accomplished something, but you haven't done anything yet. You've just talked, and talk is cheap. Results are expensive. Results cost you sweat, tears, sleepless nights, and relentless dedication. Today, right now, that changes. Today, you stop announcing and start executing. Today, you become a silent warrior.
Let me tell you something powerful. The most dangerous person in the room is the quiet one who's been working while everyone else has been talking. Think about it. When you announce your plans, what happens? People doubt you. They project their own limitations onto you. That's too ambitious. You're not qualified. What if you fail? And even worse, some people don't want to see you succeed because your success reminds them of their own inaction. But here's what happens when you build in silence. You protect your energy. Every conversation about your goals where you have to defend yourself, explain yourself, or convince others drains your battery. That's energy you need for execution. When you work in silence, you keep all that power focused on your mission. You eliminate pressure. When nobody knows what you're doing, you can experiment, you can fail, you can pivot, you can learn without judgment. The pressure of public expectation is removed, and you're free to grow at your own pace. You become undeniable. Here's the beautiful part. When you show up with results instead of promises, nobody can argue with you. They can doubt your words, but they cannot doubt your achievements. When you finally reveal what you've been building, it speaks louder than any announcement ever could. I want you to think about the most successful people you know. Really think about them. Did they announce every step of their journey? Or did they disappear for months, even years, and then emerge transformed? The caterpillar doesn't announce it's becoming a butterfly. It goes into the cocoon in silence and emerges with wings.
Now let's talk about the second part of this equation, believing in yourself. This is where most people fail, not because they can't do it, but because they don't believe they can. You know, it's heartbreaking. I see so many talented people, brilliant people, people with incredible potential, and they're stuck. Not because they lack ability, they're stuck because they lack belief. Let me ask you something, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. Do you really believe in you? Not the version of you that you present to others, not the confident mask you wear. Deep down, in the middle of the night when no one's watching, do you really believe you can achieve what you want? Because here's the truth. If you don't believe it, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter how many opportunities come your way. You will sabotage yourself. You will quit right before the breakthrough. You will find excuses why it won't work. Self-belief isn't arrogance. Let me be clear about this. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you think you're better than everyone else. It means you trust that you have the capacity to learn, grow, and figure things out. It means you respect yourself enough to bet on yourself. Self-belief is evidence-based. You build belief through action. Every time you show up when you don't feel like it, that's evidence. Every time you keep going when it gets hard, that's evidence. Every small win, every lesson learned from failure, every moment you chose discipline over distraction, that's all evidence that you can trust yourself. Here's what I need you to understand. The person you're going to become doesn't exist yet. That person is being built right now, in this moment, by the choices you make. And the foundation of that person is self-belief. Okay, let's get tactical. Here's exactly what you're going to do starting today. Step 1. Choose one goal and keep it private. Not 3 goals, not 5 goals. 1. The goal that matters most to you right now. Write it down somewhere only you can see it. Don't post it, don't announce it. Just know it. Why 1? Because focus is the ultimate weapon. When you spread yourself across multiple goals, you dilute your power. But when you channel everything into one target, you become unstoppable. Step 2. Create a 90-day silence sprint. For the next 90 days, you're going dark on this goal. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. This is your sacred mission. Every single day for 90 days, you take action on this goal. Even if it's just 30 minutes, even if it's just one small step. Consistency in silence builds momentum. Track your progress privately. Keep a journal or a notes app where you document what you did each day. This becomes your evidence. This becomes your proof that you're not the same person you were yesterday. Step 3. Build the self-belief muscle. Every morning, before you check your phone, before you do anything else, I want you to spend 5 minutes affirming who you're becoming. Not fake affirmations that you don't believe, honest statements about your commitment. Say this out loud. I am someone who keeps promises to myself. I am someone who does what needs to be done. I am building something meaningful, and I trust the process. Then visualize yourself having achieved this goal. See it, feel it, make it real in your mind before it's real in your life. Your brain doesn't know the difference between vividly imagined experience and real experience. Use that. Step 4. Eliminate the energy vampires. Look at your life right now. Who's draining you? Who questions your every move? Who makes you feel small? You need to create distance from these people. I'm not saying cut everyone off, but protect your energy fiercely. Spend more time alone. Spend more time with people who are also building something. Your environment shapes you, so design it intentionally. Step 5. Celebrate in private. When you hit milestones, when things go well, quietly celebrate. Treat yourself. Acknowledge your progress. But don't broadcast it. Keep building, because the real celebration comes when you reveal the finished product. Now, I need to be real with you about something nobody talks about. Building in silence is hard, really hard, because there are going to be moments when you doubt everything. You're going to have days where you feel like you're getting nowhere. You're going to wonder if you're wasting your time. You're going to see other people getting attention, getting validation, and you're going to feel invisible. That's the test. That's the crucible where champions are forged. When self-doubt creeps in, and it will, here's what you do. Go back to your evidence. Look at your journal. Look at how far you've come. You're not where you want to be yet, but you're not where you were. Progress is proof. When you feel lonely, remember this. The path to extraordinary requires periods of isolation. Every great achievement in history happened because someone was willing to work alone when everyone else was socializing. You're not lonely, you're focused. When you want to quit, ask yourself this question. If I quit now, where will I be in 90 days? You'll be right back here, having the same conversation with yourself, except you'll also have the regret of stopping. Or you can push through, and in 90 days, you'll be transformed. The dark night of the soul is where most people quit. They quit right before the breakthrough. They quit when they're 90% of the way there because they can't see how close they are. Don't be most people. The darkness is temporary. The regret of quitting is permanent. I need you to understand something crucial. Discomfort is not a sign you're doing something wrong. Discomfort is a sign you're growing. If it was easy, everyone would do it. The fact that it's hard is exactly why it's worth doing.
Let's talk about what happens when you finally emerge from your silence with results. 90 days from now, maybe 6 months from now, you've done the work. You've built something real. You've transformed yourself. You've achieved what you set out to achieve. And now, quietly, confidently, you reveal it. The reveal isn't about bragging. It's not about proving people wrong or seeking validation. The reveal is simply showing what's possible when someone commits fully to something. And here's what happens. People will be shocked. They'll ask, "How did you do this?" They'll say, "I had no idea you were working on this." And you'll smile because you know the secret. You did it by shutting up and showing up. Your results become your reputation. Your transformation becomes your testimony. You don't need to convince anyone of anything anymore. The work speaks for itself. But here's something even more important than the external validation. How you feel about yourself changes forever. Because you proved to yourself that you can do hard things. You proved that you can trust yourself. You proved that your word to yourself means something. That self-trust, that's the real prize. That's what allows you to take on even bigger challenges. Because now you have evidence that when you commit to something, you see it through.
So here we are. You have a choice to make right now. Not tomorrow, not on Monday. Right now. Choice 1, you can close this video, feel inspired for about 20 minutes, tell a few people about what you're going to do, and then slip back into your old patterns. Nothing changes. Choice 2, you can decide that this is your moment. This is where your story changes. You close this video, you identify your one goal, and you start building in silence today. Right now, this minute. I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to remember this. You are capable of far more than you believe. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to stop talking and start building. Build in silence. Not because you're hiding, but because you're protecting your dream until it's strong enough to survive criticism. Build in silence because lions don't need to roar before they hunt. They just hunt. Believe in yourself. Not blindly, not naively, but with the understanding that you are worth betting on. You are worth the effort. Your dreams are worth the sacrifice. Here's what I want you to do the moment this video ends. Identify your one goal. Write it down where only you can see it. Commit to 90 days of silent execution. Mark it on your calendar. Take the first action today. Not a big action, just the first step. Delete the post you were going to make about your goals. Keep it to yourself. Start building. The world doesn't need more talkers. The world needs more builders, more doers, more people who let their results do the speaking. You are going to be one of those people, starting right now. I believe in you, but more importantly, you need to believe in you. Now stop listening to me and go build something incredible. In silence, with belief. The clock is ticking, your future self is waiting. Go.